I asked my husband if he could watch our toddler after work so I could get a pedicure, and he said anything for my amazing wife. It's giving like desperate. Like, I don't know, that level of like kindness and just like kind of being cute, like, ew, not a good look. I totally have the ick.
What's your biggest ick in a guy?
Like when they. No, okay.
Say it. Say
no,
it.
no, no.
Run it.
That was so mean. I was gonna say if they're like really nice.
Please.
Well, here's the thing, gentlemen. If a girl is icked by you being nice, not marriage material.
Kindness does not attract. It doesn't. Women will swear up and down that they're attracted to kindness, but it's just not true. No one sees kindness and gets physically aroused. Like no man sees kindness and gets hard, and no woman sees kindness and gets wet. In fact, it feels disrespectful to sexualize kindness in that way, doesn't it? But trust me, if kindness attracted suitors, then Mother Teresa would have been surrounded by thirsty people, not hungry people. You understand? Kindness doesn't attract. It's a moving and ennobling quality for someone to possess, but it's not good bait. Booties and boats are much better bait. That's just the way it is. My point is that it really, really helps your chances in the sexual marketplace when you make your peace with these realities. You have to bait your hook with something, and your bait is largely determined by the fish you're trying to catch. If you don't want to be taken advantage of, then either strive to bring in a bigger haul or qualify your bait with other aspects of your lifestyle and personality. However, in either case, you've got to play to your strengths. People will cluck their tongues when you do, but trust me, the alternatives aren't any better.
What's your biggest ick in a guy?
Like when they. No, okay.
Say it. Say
no,
it.
no, no.
Run it.
That was so mean. I was gonna say if they're like really nice, it's such an ick.
A woman knows when a man is not for her, and she knows it from the very beginning.
You get played by the same motherfucker 8 times. You know from the very beginning. You didn't even know from the end of the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, or fifth time. All your ex has to do is send a, hey, stranger, and 95% of you fold like a fucking lawn chair. So again, we circle back to delusion.
I hate to tell you ladies, but men are done with being nice guys. I love a nice guy, but you know the expression nice guys finish last? That is the truth nowadays. Nice guys do finish last, which is why most men are done with being a nice guy, and they are like, do you know what? If the women are going to be toxic, I'm going to be toxic too. I can be just as horrible as you. And women, you're going to hate it. You might thrive on the drama now you're young, but as you get older and you want a nice guy, you want to settle down with a nice guy, you'll find there are no nice guys left. Or the very few nice guys that are left have been snapped up by the nice girls, and you, with all your love of drama and your toxicity and your fucking me, are going to end up alone being eaten by cats like Bridget Jones. That is what's going to happen. Well, obviously that wasn't the ending for Bridget Jones, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I think now is the time when women need to understand that nice guys are good, and that you need to start dating the nice guys before they've all disappeared. So men, let me know in the comments, are you done with being a nice guy? Have you always been a nice guy, but now you're like, do you know what, I'm not doing it anymore? Or are you a nice guy through and through and you'll never change? I know there are a lot of nice guys still left out there, and I just feel like a lot of them just can't be bothered to be nice anymore, especially to the modern women. But yeah, let me know in the comments, and I'm off on a little mini break thing today this weekend. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going, it's a secret, but when I get back, I will share all the lovely footage with you. So have a great day.
Okay, girls, listen up. If you're the type of girl that gets the ick with nice guys give you the ick. You like a bad boy, or you just like somebody who is, you know, not overly nice, not a walkover. Okay, now there is a difference. Is he a walkover, or is it that you're so used to being treated like crap in a relationship that you don't actually know what a real relationship looks like? And it's not that they're nice, it's just that this is how you should be treated. But because you've built up a picture in your mind of what you think men are like, your subconscious is trying to protect you, because it doesn't know. It's a part of our brains that have not evolved for millions of years, but it's telling you that you don't like this person because your brain's trying to keep you safe, when actually there could be nothing wrong with this person. So give the guy a chance, see how it goes, and in a couple of months' time, if you're not a match, you're not a match. But I just feel like maybe be a bit more open and just see what happens, because trust me, Miracles can happen when you do this. It can be life-changing.
The reason why nice guys finish last is because women absolutely love toxic men. But they have to be just enough toxic to still be a nice guy. Let me explain. So if you think about a woman's emotions, it's up and down like a roller coaster. But the nice guy is often like a flat line, which is why he's considered a creep. Because naturally, no person, whether they're nice or they're mean, is always going to be a flat line. So women will typically not go for said nice guy because it seems creepy that he's unable to be like up and down like we are. In short, women do like the toxicity. I mean, they don't want to admit this because they don't want to seem toxic themselves, but it has to be like a 30% toxic, 70% normal. Like it can't be 70% toxic and then 30% normal. You see what I'm saying? So that is the real reason why nice guys finish last. And I know what you guys are going to say in the comments is that a creep is somebody that's unattractive, and that's absolutely correct. And if you are attractive, you might initially make an impression and be able to kind of swoon her over. But if you stay at that flat line like I talked about, eventually, even if you're attractive, you're going to finish last. And that's why nice guys finish last, because the toxic ones will always come first. Okay, bye.
Nice guys are getting friend-zoned for 3 main reasons. Number 1 is that they usually, not always, but they usually lack confidence. Now, the deeper subconscious root of this is that a long time ago, probably in childhood, they learned early on that in order to receive the love that they need to feel secure within themselves, they had to manage and hide parts of themselves. And so the part of themselves that has authentic wants, authentic needs, authentic desires kind of got squashed and pushed in the back of their nervous system. And on some level, they feel like they have to keep a front. They feel like they have to do all of these nice things just to get the love that they deserve. But what this screams subconsciously, it kind of like leaks through their body language, is it screams a lack of confidence. It screams a unworthiness that they hold inside of themselves. Number 2 is that nice guys tend to be very agreeable. They tend to be the type of people that would do anything for anyone, and that is not a bad quality. Okay, I want to make this very clear. Niceness is not the problem, it's the intention behind the niceness. And the intention behind the niceness is sometimes if I do all this nice stuff for you, then I expect it to be reciprocated in the form of you either loving me, liking me, validating me in some way. That at its core is just not masculine, because it's a needy type of behavior that a lot of women can just feel when we're around those type of people, and it reverses the polarity dynamic. It's not you being in your authentic, bold, strong, masculine frame. And number 3 is that nice guys tend to be up in their head. They tend to be thinking about, how am I being perceived? What can I do to be more likable? What can I do for this person? It's just that when you're in your head, you're not in your body, okay? And chemistry, sex energy, like attraction and yummy turn on, is built in the body. It's something that you have to be embodied to experience. So if you're in your head, so worried about being a good guy, but you're not in your body, the chemistry is just not going to be there. That attraction won't get built, and you most likely will get put in the friend zone. Now, I do have a free video on how nice guys can overcome that people-pleasy kind of nice guy behavior in a way where you're still retaining the good qualities of being kind, of being a really good man, but you're dropping the part of it that gets you friends.
So the nice guy video. It's okay to leave the nice guy. Nobody talks about leaving the nice guy. That was my video. And it like disrupted the world apparently, because we all like to live in this illusion that we don't leave the nice person. Men don't leave the nice girl. Girls don't leave the nice guy, because nice is enough. Not to mention, we talk about compatibility, not to mention that we can talk about love, not to mention that we could be talking about just the fact that maybe you're too much for another person and they're not enough for you. Maybe that you don't feel like your partner is enough for you and you're too much for them. Like, let's not talk about the nuances. Let's just annihilate the girl who says it's okay to leave the nice one. It never ceases to amaze me how many people think that nice is literally the bar. If you're nice, that's enough. Says who? Says you? And that if we don't want a specific nice guy, then we automatically want a bad boy. What is this bullshit? Like, have we realized that human beings have evolved, and now that we don't have relationships based on need, we have relationships based on want, so we have to evolve the way that we're in relationships? And that sometimes, even if somebody is nice, the relationship doesn't work out? Like, are we still in Disney princess shit era? We have moved on. Men leave nice women all the time. Men leave kind women, loving women, all the time. Women can also leave men. Anyone who's another gender can leave their partner. It's literally not rocket science. I just don't think you liked how I phrased it. Get over it. Like, this is life. This is the existence. Relationships don't always work out. And it's okay. Doesn't make you a bad person. Doesn't make you a narcissist. Doesn't make you a prideful person to be like, gosh, this relationship isn't working. Do I have to give the next 45 years of my life to someone that I don't want to be with? No. No, you don't. All right, I'm done.